heart of love, my brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, prince and princesses. This morning we'll take a look at the three unclean spirits mentioned in the book of Revelation in the Bible. They are created by man. One is church, another the bar, and the third the dance hall. They are used as systems to prevent man from knowing his true self. They are artfully created to prevent man from knowing himself as a spirit. The bar gives a false sense of the body needs. The church gives a false knowledge of the spirit needs, while the dance hall gives a false sense of the spirit. These all bring false satisfaction. The real need of the spirit is oneness, unity with its maker, the creator. The soul needs knowledge of itself, and the body needs proper, balanced nutrients. They separate under the three unclean systems of religion, politics, and commerce. They all keep mankind's mind occupied with day-to-day activities, with no time left to study themselves. They are the image of God, yet they do not study themselves to know what God is or how God is. They are not able to know why they are here and where they will leave to. The way that man is governed is by governments. These are a group of people who promise a better life or a better living standard. To be sure, we can't rebel against them, no matter how bad they treat us. There is a terrible three: the judiciary, the soldiers, and the police. They are further reinforced by the school, the hospital, and the prisons. This is buttressed by dividing the people into three classes: the rich, middle class, and poor. The rich is well educated, the middle class averagely educated, and the poor undereducated. Further down the line, we have the owners of these businesses. They are the thinkers. Then we have the managers. They are the talkers. Then we have the illiterate. They are the workers. We come now to the church, which controls us spiritually, mentally, and physically. Organizations like Jehovah's Witnesses and others control people's mind. Pentecostal controls us emotionally. Then Catholic Church and the Church of England and others like them controls us spiritually. All of them uses belief as the key to lock down our minds. Fear is the main tool, and blame is the other that is used to control us. We are told if we don't serve God, we are going to die and go to hell, to a place to be burned forever. If we break God's commandment, He's going to kill us. We therefore have to trust and obey what they tell us, for there is no other way. When we go against what they tell us or do what we know is wrong, we blame Satan, for it is Satan who made us do it. We refuse to accept responsibility for our actions. We live in constant fear of something bad happening, something we don't want happening, thereby giving power to negative energies. We give equal thought to God and Satan, death and suffering. We are taught to believe God lives in the sky instead of within us. Paul's teaching is stressed to us while Jesus' teaching is withheld. Commerce plays a powerful part as it attracts the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. It panders to our desires. The pictures that are presented to our eyes are openly suggestive and subliminally potent, using sounds, shapes, and colors. The various smells from the scents, the unguents, foods with its additives are addictive, and they are traps. They trap us in a web of desires. Sweet and salty, blended ingeniously, captures our taste buds and hold them captive. There are ways we can give you a more beautiful body, better and prettier adornment, easier to prepare and consume, more lush and more luscious food. And they also provide better entertainments for our pleasure. If all that we are promised is true, there would hardly be a need for so much prisons and hospitals. We are trapped in this man-made world by the lock that they place on our minds. What they tell us, we believe without question. How do we break out of this prison that our minds are locked in? It is really simple. Start asking questions. Ask your teachers, your priests, your pastors, businessmen, government officials. And when you don't get clear answers, ask your brothers and sisters. If still no answer, ask yourself. Look in your looking glass, in your mirror, and ask that persons that look back at you. You are made in His image. Because of evolution and expansion, or understanding of nature's law, we have expanded and we have mimicked and adopted its method in our materially created world. We are living in an unnatural world. Unnatural government operating without love for religion, without love for all commerce, without love for all. Remember, my people, the one you serve is your God. This is what they teach us. Our good is to serve God. What they hid from us is which one of the gods they are talking. Christians talk about God and serve the system called Babylon. They have divided the Messiah into two Jesus Christ. They have divided the Messiah into two. First, Jesus Christ the Savior, and then Emmanuel, God with us. Please read Matthew 1, 22 to 23. They say we are lost. Indeed, we are. We have lost the way, the truth, and the life. My beloved brothers and sisters, start questioning all the things that we have been told. Therein, you may be able to find the truth that leads to everlasting life.